So, as you see, we're bringing back our Raw Talk moments. And of course, UKISS has brought about a Raw Talk. I was unaware of this, but I feel her feelings are very strong. So before she busts, go.
Jesus, Mary Joseph, oh my lordy. When did this happen? Now, I know we have been going through this revolution of K-pop, sexual revolution, so to speak,
Sexiness.
because we have gone from everything being so cute and so ew, and complaining about the guys, never truly touching a girl, always sweet, and always these kisses that happen that are just like two lips smushing together, and then you give me this threesome, menage a trois, girls like all, and the members are all up in her, and
Her hooter. Her hooter. Her hooter.
Guys, what's going on?
Pure sexiness is what was going on.
No, but this is like, this was sex.
Yes.
No, this was sex.
Yes, it was.
I can't say sexy. A couple of body rolls, all the normal stuff that we tend to do.
With you. This was
That's
sex.
sexy. This is sex.
If you didn't hear it, it was sex.
Grown ass things going on in a grown ass video. When did this happen with UKISS? When did they become grown ass men?
This was like, I don't even care that this is another man in the room type situation.
This
is
is every
woman.
fan fiction that women. No, this is fan fiction. This is straight up.
I don't want to bring that up.
No, this is a moment where the fan fiction needs to come out.
Because the fan fiction world is already very touchy for some people. It's a great outlet for some. It's scary for others.
It is.
But in this case, it's not what. At least it's man and woman. I'll say that.
Two men and a woman.
Yes, it's a fantasy.
Men.
It's a fantasy.
And
definitely a fantasy.
Two men.
Two members of the same group.
How many fangirls have had that fantasy when they just can't choose between one or the other, so they want both at the same time? I know y'all out there. Don't pretend. We are grown people here. We grown. It's okay. Fantasies are fantasies. Hey, if you do it in real life, more power to y'all. That's too much stimulation for me. But that's just me. That's just me. That's too much. When you really think about the logistics of all of that, then you're like, wait a minute.
You got the same chick. Eli don't share, as you can see. Eli don't share, so he brought that one lone chick with no other people and got her in his shirt.
So
the next morning.
How does this meet up with the lyrics?
I don't know.
I'm very curious.
I did not.
And unfortunately, we can't pull up the lyrics at the moment because interwebs is being
again technical difficulties.
So, when did this happen? I'm sorry. I'm just.
But I'm kind of excited that it's UKISS to be the ones to do this. Out of all the groups to do it, I am very excited because it's a group that kind of, I feel like they can do that. I feel like they can slip in and do that, and it's not like, oh my God, they did that?
Yeah.
They're a group that I feel like, it's like, as you see, we're like, damn, that happened. Oh my goodness. I'm not as panicked about it as you are because I'm just...
Because
I don't know. My feelings are just like, oh yes, Soo-hyun, woman, I can see myself all up in that. I've seen the promo pictures where they're laying on the bed and he's in his wife beater and you see his muscles, and then Kisa was looking just
my baby Kisa. My baby Kisa.
Fine. Can't speak a lick of English, but man, I would
Who
let
needs English?
I would
You
let
can do
him
that with your
seduce
hands.
me.
And when you got that body, who speaks?
He don't have to say a word.
Who needs words?
You don't have to say
Words
a
are
word.
meaningless. Body language.
I don't know. It's just, are you as taken aback by it? Is it really as intense as it seems? Are you?
Because let's be real. No, because the reason why I'm having this raw talk is, when's the last time you've even seen anything like that in our industry? Something like that. Two men Straight up.
Well, see,
when's the last time
you won't see men in our industry. You'll see the 2 women, 1 guy,
and that's why.
But that's more fantasized in our industry.
Yeah.
With the way that things are brought up in this culture. Mm-hmm. Not to say that 2 guys and 1 woman in the K-pop scene or the Asian culture is what is more fantasized on.
Lord knows we could hardly see anything sexual all of like a couple of years ago.
Very true. But in our culture it's a little different because sexuality has been played up for a very long time. So the way things have progressed are a little different. Am I shocked with this video? I'm shocked in the sense that yes, sex was definitely sold here. At the same time, I've been wanting things to grow up. Mm-hmm. UKISS is a group for me that is in the same genre as me. Mm-hmm. So I want to see things are a little more grown. Mm-hmm. I want to see something that I can relate to a little more instead of me looking at freaking V of Bangtan Boys and going, oh, darn, you were just so cute. I'm going to go to jail. I am in trouble.
Well, that jail that's different.
But that's why for me my heart is not so stricken with such like disdain, or I guess you should say. I'm not like not disdain.
Disdain is disdain is not the
right word. I'm just not so freaked out about it, I guess you can say. I'm not. I am shocked.
I'll tell you why I'm shocked, and it's not coming from a oh my god they're being sexy.
Yeah, not that.
It is truly because this is like, other than like maybe Madonna back in her erotica days, I have not seen a woman handling 2 men in a long time. And when they do, or if I do,
it's overly gross.
It's like porno type. Yeah. Like, this was actually a true fantasy. And I haven't seen this kind of fantasy played out in so long. Forget in K-pop. I'm talking about in Western culture. Because I am so used to 2 women being all up on the dude. And there are songs about it. There's tons of songs about it. Usher got all types of songs about menage a trois and put your hand in her pants and my pants and yeah.
No, thank you.
So it's so passé to me. It's so whatever that it would surprise me to see reversal that happen in our own culture, let alone K-pop, UKISS, my babies UKISS that were bingo-bingoing once upon a time.
And now so darn precious at their concert.
And now they're like, hey, we both dig this chick. Well, you know what? Let's get it on. You know, I mean, know what? Really?
We can share for the night.
Really?
It's okay.
Really?
We friends.
Am I the only one right now? Because I'm happy. This is a happy shock. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like I would never like. This is gonna be watched. If this was old school, if this was like a little cassette tape, this tape would be run ragged. This tape would have those, those popping sounds. Some of y'all are probably too young.
She would have to keep rewinding.
But it's one of those.
Finger.
Once upon a time, we used to have cassette tapes. I'm not that old. I just remember when I was really young when I did have a cassette tape. I had a cassette tape like at 7 years old. Okay.
All of our Disney VHS tapes.
Exactly. You know how you watch those if you watch Disney, and they were like they would pop and crackle, and it would like, that's what would happen to this if this were. I'm going. Because why'd it have to be Kiss Up though? He is the sex. He's right here with me. Group. He's right here with me.
See, when he had long hair, he was already just.
He's right here with me already.
And then he cut it,
and now you did this.
And he just
you did this.
All types, just gorgeous. His body's all.
You didn't have to do this to me. You did not have to do this to me. I'm just saying. I am.
I think I'm just waiting for a lot of stuff to grow up and to be in my area, my age range, my level of maturity of K-pop, and so this is why I'm just happy with this. I'm just all out happy with this video. I'm just happy. I'm just excited. My soul can't even be any happier.
I would love to know.
What do y'all think?
How y'all like? What do you guys think about it? I would love to know if there are any Korean K-pop savant watchers out there. I would love to know what you guys think of this. Because if I'm this shocked about this going on, I can't even imagine.
Especially considering that it hasn't been banned. Because a video hasn't been banned in a long time.
This is beyond banning.
But I'm saying, like, a video, that's what I'm saying, the standards for things being banned, have lowered.
Like, we change dances every time.
That's what I'm saying. The things that, what used to be banned and videos that used to be banned are no longer at that level anymore. Things are not where they used to be. So I'm curious.
Although, this makes me very curious on a different level, because at the same time, this was the guys naked. Like you said, she never got naked.
She never got naked.
In fact, she kept all her clothes on, and she didn't do anything.
All you saw was her butt, and if you think about it, the underwear was the same color as her skin. So there was never any actual strong symbolism to her sexuality besides her boobage area, and even still that was kind of covered. Because it was a deep V, but it was like her boobs were kind of still
And most of the time, now that I think about it, a lot of the people that get banned are the women.
Yeah.
If you do too much.
So I'm curious. I'm very curious.
I'm questioning you, Mr. Entertainment. What's the co-mogul? What's their name? Korean...
PD's producers.
Those people that ban things. I'm curious about you guys, because if
Korean FCC.
If this isn't banned,
is it a male thing? Is it a female thing?
I'm gonna question.
I'm gonna go and do all my whole bunch of research.
That's the analytical stuff. On the other side, oh my god, this video was
Soohyun.
Ooh, hot.
I'm so sorry, Shimato. I should not have exposed you to any of this.
It's the first thing he's seen. He is fresh out the box. And this is how she does
Korea. It. I'm sorry. I do not shelter my children. Okay? Do not shelter your children. You let them know. So they can form opinions on their own.
Again. The internet's back, by the way. We're happy!
Tell us what you think. And are you happy Raw Talks are back? Okay. Bye-bye.
Tell us what you think.